The Minnesota Council on Disability honors the life and optimism of Master Hinkle.
Hello, my name is David Fenley. I'm a staff member here at the Minnesota Council on Disability. Just over a year ago, the world lost one of its fiercest humans. Master Hinkle was a family man and an athlete. He had the heart of a lion and a smile that could melt steel. He was also really freaking strong. I mean, like pop your head off with his arms strong. But that would never happen because kindness and empathy flowed like a river from his soul. I remember a time we were at the state fair. This was probably 6 or 7 years ago, and we wanted to get on probably what is one of the most inaccessible rides there. Watching him literally wheel his wheelchair up 5 abnormally steep steps with just brute force was a sight to behold. Master had a fight in him that was not only palpable but inspirational. Here at the Council on Disability, we knew Master through his disability advocacy, and through that we learned so much about how to lead with strength, compassion, and joy. There would be no impactful policy changes that improve the lives of people with disabilities if it was not for folks like Master. There's this silly notion in society that people with disabilities are broken or not normal. In fact, it's quite the opposite. We are the norm. Disability is a natural part of being alive. Watching Master interact with strangers, instantly disarming them of the preconceived notions and stereotypes that society has instilled in all of us, was, again, a sight to behold. We miss you, Master, and we are better humans and policymakers because of you.
I'm Master Hinkle. I'm 30 years old, and I have a spinal cord injury. I've been in a wheelchair since I was about 3 years old. Deep down up under all the metal and straps and everything, we're just people that want to do things that people get to do. You can't always do, but you can always try. I think that's the biggest thing I want to get across to people.
Hi, my name is Anna Hinkle. I was married to Master for about 15 years, and we were together for 20 years. I am a white woman wearing a black shirt with pink fingernails and brown glasses. Master showed people that you can be and do whatever you are meant to be despite having a disability. He taught me that in so many ways when we first met. He also just gave off an energy that was just infectious to people. He was always willing to show the world he could do, not what he couldn't do. 5 words that describe Master were resilient, determined, funny. He was an extrovert, and he was a superhero. Master loved his partnership with the Minnesota Council on Disability. He loved seeing everyone at the fair, especially. He was always so good at talking to people, promoting disabilities. He shared each story with anyone and everyone. He was always full of ideas for anyone with a disability and how to make life a little easier for them. People say he was such a great coach. I think the reason he was a good coach because he hated to lose. He was very competitive. He pushed athletes to be as good as they could be. Master was strong, and I mean strong. He lifted a crazy amount of weight, known to bench press about 250 pounds. He was also spiritually strong because of his relationship with the Lord. He prayed and prayed all the time. In a lot of ways, Master was bigger than life. We were together almost 20 years, so there were a lot of good stories to tell. The ones that stick out the most were anytime he was playing basketball. This is where he shined and loved to be. The one that I will never forget was a game in college that the Alabama men's team played at the University of Texas. He and his whole team, they poured their heart and soul into this game. That was one of the best games that he had ever played. He was also a diehard Alabama fan. Roll Tide. If you knew him, you knew he always wore something with Alabama on it. We adopted 3 kids, and this was the sweetest memory of the day that we found out that we were going to be their forever parents. He never thought he was going to be a dad. So hearing this brought tears to the big guy's eyes. Thank you for helping me remember Master Hinkle.